Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Today we gather to explore a topic that is not only timely but also critical to our future: how AI could hack democracy, how to overcome negative feelings. In a world where technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of innovation and vulnerability. In our increasingly digital world, understanding AI's influence on our democracy is essential. Artificial intelligence is not just a collection of algorithms, it is a powerful force that shapes how we perceive reality. From social media feeds that tailor content to our preferences to targeted advertisements designed to sway our opinions, AI plays a pivotal role in the information we consume every day. This personalization can create a comforting bubble where we feel secure in our beliefs, but it also limits our exposure to diverse perspectives and critical discourse. One of the most concerning aspects of AI's influence is its capacity to manipulate narratives. Algorithms prioritize content that generates engagement, often amplifying sensationalism and polarizing views. This can lead to a distortion of reality where misinformation spreads faster than the truth. As we become increasingly reliant on these platforms for news and information, we must recognize that our understanding of current events can be skewed by the very systems designed to keep us engaged. Moreover, AI can create echo chambers, reinforcing our existing beliefs and creating a false sense of consensus. When we only encounter viewpoints that mirror our own, it becomes difficult to challenge our thinking or empathize with others. This division can erode the foundations of democracy as it fosters distrust and animosity between different groups. We must confront this reality and acknowledge the ways in which AI can divide us rather than unite us in our shared humanity. AI's influence also extends to the manipulation of emotions. Algorithms are designed to capture our attention, often by triggering strong emotional responses. This can lead to heightened feelings of fear or anger, which may be exploited by those with agendas that undermine democratic values. By understanding how our emotions can be weaponized, we can become more discerning consumers of information and develop strategies to mitigate these effects on our mental well-being. As we grapple with the implications of AI on our democracy, we must also consider the ethical dimensions of its use. Who controls these algorithms? What biases are embedded in their programming? These questions are crucial as they speak to the power dynamics at play in our society. The decisions made by a select few can shape the collective consciousness of millions, and we must demand transparency and accountability from those who design and deploy these technologies. Yet, amidst the challenges posed by AI, there is a unique opportunity for empowerment. Understanding AI's influence enables us to take informed action. We can advocate for more ethical practices in technology development, pushing for algorithms that prioritize truth and fairness over engagement at any cost. By becoming active participants in the conversation around AI, we can help shape its role in democracy for the better. Education is key in this journey. We must equip ourselves and future generations with the critical thinking skills necessary to navigate a world where information is abundant but not always accurate. Teaching ourselves and our children to question sources, seek out diverse viewpoints, and engage in respectful dialogue can foster a more informed electorate capable of making choices that reflect our values and aspirations. In this era of rapid technological advancement, understanding AI's influence is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is a vital aspect of our responsibility as citizens. As we deepen our awareness, we lay the groundwork for a more resilient democracy, one that is capable of weathering the storms of manipulation and division. Together, we can harness the power of knowledge and compassion to create a brighter future, ensuring that technology serves humanity rather than undermining it. As we navigate the complex landscape shaped by AI's influence on democracy, it is crucial to recognize the emotional reactions that arise in response to this shifting reality. The rapid pace of technological change can evoke a range of feelings, from anxiety and frustration to anger and despair. These emotions are natural, but acknowledging them is the first step toward overcoming the challenges they present. When we validate our feelings, we create space for understanding and growth. Anxiety is a common reaction in an environment where misinformation proliferates and where our beliefs can be easily challenged. The uncertainty about what is true and what is false can lead to feelings of helplessness. We may find ourselves questioning the very foundations of our democracy, worrying about our ability to make informed choices in a world rife with manipulation. It is essential to understand that this anxiety is not a personal failure, rather, it is a collective response to a rapidly evolving technological landscape. Frustration often accompanies our struggle to navigate this new reality. As we witness the impact of AI on democratic processes, we may feel overwhelmed by the sense of powerlessness in the face of large systems and algorithms that seem beyond our control. This frustration can manifest in various ways, from lashing out at perceived enemies to withdrawing from civic engagement altogether. Acknowledging this frustration allows us to channel it constructively, fostering resilience rather than retreat. Anger, too, is a powerful emotion that can arise as we confront the inequities and biases embedded in AI systems. When we see how these technologies can perpetuate stereotypes or disenfranchise marginalized communities, it is natural to feel a deep sense of injustice. This anger can serve as a catalyst for change, motivating us to advocate for more ethical practices and to hold those in power accountable for their actions. Recognizing our anger empowers us to transform it into a force for good. Despair may creep in when we contemplate the challenges facing our democracy. The barrage of negative news and the seeming inevitability of AI's encroachment on our lives can leave us feeling hopeless. However, despair can also serve as a turning point, prompting us to seek solutions rather than resigning ourselves to inaction. By confronting despair head-on, we open ourselves up to the possibility of hope and renewal, recognizing that change is possible when we work together. In addition to these emotions, it is important to acknowledge the feelings of isolation that can accompany our experiences in the digital age. As we grapple with the complexities of AI's influence, we may feel disconnected from those around us, believing that others do not share our concerns. This sense of isolation can exacerbate negative emotions, making it even more challenging to engage in meaningful dialogue. Recognizing this isolation encourages us to seek connection with others who share our values and aspirations, fostering a sense of community. Moreover, recognizing emotional reactions is not just about personal awareness, it is about cultivating empathy for others. As we navigate our feelings, we must remember that others are experiencing similar challenges and emotions. This shared experience can create a powerful bond that encourages collaboration and collective action. By embracing empathy, we can foster understanding and compassion in our interactions, promoting a healthier discourse around the issues we face. Ultimately, the journey of recognizing our emotional reactions is one of growth and transformation. By confronting our feelings, we equip ourselves with the tools needed to navigate the complexities of AI's influence on democracy. Rather than allowing negative emotions to define our experiences, we can learn to harness them as sources of strength and resilience. Through this process, we not only empower ourselves, but also inspire others to do the same, creating a collective movement toward a more equitable and just society. Empowerment through awareness is a vital concept that can transform our approach to the challenges posed by AI's influence on democracy. In a world where information is constantly swirling around us, cultivating an awareness of how AI operates and its impact on our lives is essential. This awareness allows us to recognize not only the mechanisms of manipulation at play, but also our own role in the digital ecosystem. By becoming informed citizens, we can reclaim our agency and foster a sense of empowerment that drives meaningful change. To begin with, understanding the algorithms that govern our online experiences is crucial. These algorithms are designed to curate content based on our preferences, often reinforcing our existing beliefs and limiting our exposure to differing viewpoints. By demystifying how these algorithms function, we can begin to question the information we consume and the narratives that are presented to us. This critical lens enables us to take control of our media consumption, fostering a more diverse and informed perspective. Furthermore, awareness of the emotional manipulation inherent in AI-driven platforms is key to our empowerment. Many social media platforms employ tactics that trigger strong emotional responses to keep us engaged. Recognizing this strategy allows us to approach our interactions with a critical mindset, empowering us to resist the emotional pulls that these platforms exploit. We can choose to engage with content that uplifts and educates rather than feeds into negativity or division. Empowerment through awareness also involves acknowledging the ethical implications of AI. As citizens, we must be aware of the biases that can exist in the design and implementation of AI technologies. By understanding that these systems can perpetuate discrimination and inequality, we become advocates for change, demanding greater accountability and ethical considerations in the development of these technologies. This awareness not only informs our personal choices, but also positions us as active participants in the broader conversation about the future of AI. Moreover, cultivating awareness fosters a sense of community and connection. As we become more informed about the challenges posed by AI, we can engage in meaningful discussions with others who share our concerns. This collective awareness creates opportunities for collaboration as we can work together to address the issues that affect our democracy. By pooling our knowledge and resources, we can amplify our voices and affect change more effectively than we could alone. Education plays a pivotal role in empowering individuals through awareness. By equipping ourselves and future generations with the tools to navigate the complexities of the digital landscape, we can foster a more informed and engaged citizenry. This includes teaching critical thinking skills, media literacy, and the ability to discern reliable information from misinformation. When we prioritize education, we create a foundation for empowerment that can withstand the challenges posed by AI and other technological advancements. Furthermore, empowerment through awareness requires us to embrace a mindset of lifelong learning. The landscape of AI is ever evolving, and staying informed about its developments is essential for effective engagement. By remaining curious and open to new ideas, we position ourselves to adapt and respond to the challenges and opportunities that arise. This commitment to learning cultivates resilience, enabling us to navigate the uncertainties of the future with confidence. Lastly, as we cultivate awareness and empowerment, we must recognize that our individual actions can have a ripple effect. Each choice we make, whether it's how we engage with technology, how we communicate with others, or how we advocate for ethical practices, contributes to a larger movement toward a more equitable democracy. By embodying the principles of awareness and empowerment, we inspire those around us to do the same, fostering a culture of informed citizenship that is crucial for the health of our democracy. Cultivating critical thinking is essential in navigating the complex interplay between AI and democracy. In a world where information is abundant yet often misleading, the ability to analyze, evaluate, and synthesize information becomes a vital skill for every citizen. Critical thinking empowers individuals to question the narratives presented to them, enabling them to discern fact from fiction in an era rife with misinformation. By honing this skill, we position ourselves to make informed decisions that align with our values and principles. At its core, critical thinking involves questioning the sources of information we encounter. In an age dominated by social media and online platforms, we are inundated with news articles, opinion pieces, and viral posts that may lack credibility. By developing a healthy skepticism toward the information we consume, we learn to ask pertinent questions. Who is providing this information? What are their motivations? Are there credible sources that support or contradict this claim? This practice not only enhances our understanding, but also fosters a culture of inquiry that challenges the status quo. Moreover, critical thinking encourages us to seek out diverse perspectives. It is all too easy to fall into the trap of confirmation bias, where we only engage with viewpoints that reinforce our existing beliefs. By actively seeking out opposing opinions and engaging in constructive dialogue, we broaden our understanding of complex issues. This openness to differing perspectives enriches our discussions and helps us build empathy, enabling us to connect with others on a deeper level despite our differences. In addition to questioning sources and seeking diverse perspectives, critical thinking also involves evaluating the quality of evidence presented in support of claims. In the age of AI, where data can be manipulated and statistics can be presented in misleading ways, it is crucial to assess the validity of the information before accepting it as truth. We must learn to differentiate between anecdotal evidence and robust, peer-reviewed research. This discernment empowers us to form well-rounded opinions based on a solid foundation of evidence. Furthermore, cultivating critical thinking helps us recognize the emotional appeals often used in persuasive messaging. Advertisers, politicians, and media outlets frequently leverage our emotions to sway our opinions and drive engagement. By developing an awareness of these techniques, we become less susceptible to manipulation. Critical thinkers learn to identify when an argument is grounded in emotional rhetoric rather than factual evidence, allowing them to respond more thoughtfully and strategically. Critical thinking also plays a significant role in our ability to engage with technology itself. As AI systems become increasingly integrated into our daily lives, understanding their underlying principles and potential biases is essential. By critically examining the algorithms that shape our online experiences, we can make more informed choices about how we interact with technology. This includes advocating for transparency in AI development and ensuring that these systems align with democratic values and ethical standards. Moreover, fostering a culture of critical thinking within our communities can lead to a more informed electorate. When we prioritize critical thinking in our educational systems and community discussions, we equip individuals with the tools needed to engage meaningfully in democratic processes. This cultural shift not only enhances our collective ability to discern truth from misinformation, but also encourages active participation in civic life, fostering a sense of responsibility and agency. Finally, the practice of critical thinking is a lifelong journey. As we navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world, we must remain committed to continuous learning and self-reflection. This mindset allows us to adapt to new information and evolving circumstances, ensuring that our perspectives remain grounded in reality. By embracing critical thinking as a fundamental aspect of our citizenship, we not only empower ourselves, but also contribute to a healthier, more resilient democracy that values informed decision-making and constructive dialogue. Building community and connection is essential in navigating the challenges posed by AI's influence on democracy. As individuals face the emotional and informational turbulence of our times, fostering a sense of belonging can provide the support and strength necessary to engage effectively in the democratic process. Communities serve as a vital source of encouragement, resilience, and shared purpose, allowing us to confront challenges collectively rather than in isolation. In a world that often feels divided, the power of community can unite us in our common goals and aspirations. One of the most significant benefits of building community is the shared exchange of knowledge and experiences. When individuals come together to discuss their concerns about AI and democracy, they bring unique perspectives that enrich the conversation. This collaborative approach allows us to learn from one another, broadening our understanding of complex issues and revealing insights that we may not have considered on our own. By cultivating an environment of open dialogue, we create a fertile ground for innovative ideas and solutions to emerge. Moreover, communities can provide emotional support in times of uncertainty. Facing the realities of misinformation, manipulation, and technological change can be overwhelming, leading to feelings of anxiety and isolation. By connecting with others who share similar concerns, we create a network of support that helps to alleviate these negative emotions. In these spaces, individuals can express their fears and frustrations, finding solace in the knowledge that they are not alone in their struggles. This emotional connection fosters resilience, enabling us to face challenges with a collective strength that is often lacking in isolation. Additionally, building community encourages active civic engagement. When individuals feel a sense of connection to their community, they are more likely to participate in democratic processes such as voting, advocacy, and public discussions. This increased engagement not only strengthens the democratic fabric of society, but also empowers individuals to take ownership of their voices and the issues that matter to them. By mobilizing as a community, we can amplify our collective impact, advocating for policies and practices that align with our values. In the context of AI and democracy, community building also promotes awareness and education. By organizing workshops, discussions, and informational sessions, communities can equip their members with the tools needed to navigate the digital landscape effectively. These educational initiatives can foster critical thinking skills, media literacy, and an understanding of the ethical implications of AI technologies. Through shared learning experiences, we create a more informed citizenry that is better equipped to challenge misinformation and advocate for democratic principles. Furthermore, connection within communities can foster empathy and understanding. As individuals engage with diverse perspectives, they are more likely to recognize the shared humanity that transcends ideological differences. This empathy is crucial in combating the polarization that often characterizes discussions around technology and democracy. By building relationships across differences, we can create a culture of respect and dialogue that values diverse viewpoints and encourages collaboration rather than division. As we work to build community and connection, it is essential to embrace inclusivity. A diverse and inclusive community enriches our conversations and strengthens our collective efforts. By actively seeking out voices that have been marginalized or underrepresented, we ensure that our community reflects the richness of the society in which we live. This inclusivity fosters a sense of belonging for all members, empowering everyone to contribute their unique perspectives and experiences to the conversation. Lastly, the process of building community is ongoing and requires intentional effort. It involves creating spaces where individuals feel safe to express themselves, share their experiences, and collaborate on solutions. By nurturing these spaces, we foster a sense of ownership and agency among community members, encouraging them to take an active role in shaping the direction of their collective efforts. This commitment to building community not only strengthens our responses to the challenges posed by AI, but also reinforces the fundamental values of democracy, collaboration, inclusivity, and shared purpose. Taking action for change is a fundamental aspect of responding to the challenges posed by AI's influence on democracy. In a world where technology rapidly evolves, the need for proactive engagement is more crucial than ever. It is not enough to merely acknowledge the issues at hand. We must also translate our awareness into meaningful actions that drive progress and promote democratic values. This journey begins with recognizing our individual and collective power to affect change in our communities and beyond. The first step in taking action is to cultivate a sense of responsibility. Each of us has a role to play in shaping the future of our democracy, particularly in the context of technological advancements. This responsibility extends beyond simply being informed citizens. It requires us to actively participate in the democratic process, advocate for ethical practices in AI, and hold those in power accountable. By embracing this sense of duty, we empower ourselves to challenge the status quo and strive for a more just society. Engagement in local initiatives is a powerful way to affect change. Communities across the globe are already working to address the implications of AI on democracy, from advocating for transparency in data usage to supporting policies that prioritize ethical AI development. By joining these local efforts, we can amplify our voices and contribute to collective action. Whether it's attending town hall meetings, participating in advocacy campaigns, or volunteering for organizations focused on technology and democracy, local engagement fosters a sense of community and shared purpose. Education is another vital area where we can take action for change. By equipping ourselves and others with knowledge about AI, its implications, and the tools to navigate it, we can create a more informed populace. Organizing workshops, discussion groups, and informational sessions within our communities can facilitate learning and encourage critical thinking. This educational outreach not only empowers individuals, but also helps to create a culture of informed citizens who can engage thoughtfully with the complexities of democracy in the digital age. Advocacy at the policy level is essential in shaping the future of AI and democracy. Engaging with lawmakers and participating in public discourse allows us to voice our concerns and push for legislative changes that reflect our values. This could involve advocating for regulations that ensure ethical AI practices, protecting privacy rights, or supporting initiatives that promote digital literacy. By mobilizing as a collective force, we can influence the decision-making processes that affect our lives and the democratic landscape. Collaboration across sectors is another avenue for action. Partnering with tech companies, educational institutions, and civil society organizations can foster innovative solutions to the challenges posed by AI. By bringing together diverse stakeholders, we can create comprehensive strategies that address the ethical implications of technology and its impact on democracy. This collaborative approach can lead to the development of best practices, resources, and frameworks that prioritize transparency, accountability, and social responsibility. Moreover, leveraging social media and digital platforms can amplify our efforts for change. In an age where information spreads rapidly, these tools provide us with the ability to reach a wider audience and mobilize support for our initiatives. Campaigns that raise awareness about the ethical use of AI, promote digital literacy, or advocate for policy changes can harness the power of social media to engage and inspire action. By creating compelling narratives and sharing our stories, we can build momentum for change and rally others to join our cause. Fostering a culture of accountability is crucial in ensuring that our actions lead to tangible results. This means holding ourselves and others accountable for the commitments we make to ethical practices and democratic values. Regularly assessing our progress, reflecting on our efforts, and adjusting our strategies as needed will enable us to stay focused on our goals. This culture of accountability encourages transparency and integrity in our actions, reinforcing the importance of ethical engagement in all aspects of our work. Additionally, we must recognize that change often requires perseverance and resilience. The challenges we face in the intersection of AI and democracy are complex and multifaceted, and progress may not always come easily. It is essential to remain committed to our goals, even in the face of setbacks or resistance. By cultivating a mindset of resilience, we empower ourselves to continue pushing for change, adapting our strategies, and finding new avenues for engagement. Finally, taking action for change is about inspiring others to join the movement. By sharing our journeys, experiences, and successes, we can motivate those around us to become active participants in the pursuit of a more equitable and just society. Encouraging dialogue, mentorship, and collaboration fosters a sense of collective responsibility that extends beyond individual efforts. When we inspire others to take action, we create a powerful ripple effect that can lead to widespread change, ultimately strengthening the foundations of our democracy in the age of AI.